Hello everyone. So I have some satellite imagery here of three recent strikes by Ukraine. Firstly, we're going to have a look at the Flamingo missile strike on the Progress factory in Samara. This is a factory that makes Soyuz rockets, Russia's only factory that makes them, and this is a big strike. At least two hits have been seen on the images shared on building 106A. This has been identified as where onboard electrical equipment, control systems, cable networks, and instrument components of Soyuz rockets are mounted. Now, spacecraft are very complex things with very specialized construction. Russia can't now just decide to do this work in a nearby hangar because the equipment needed won't be there. So, this facility is now more than likely out of action. Here, I've numbered each hit. So, hole number one, I think, is the impact hole, the Flamingo missile penetrating here and detonating inside. Number two doesn't look like an impact hole to me, but rather where that blast blew out a section of the roof. Reason being, if you look close, you can see the cross beams of the supporting structures of the roof there are still there. If this was hit by a Flamingo making this hole, it would have smashed those to reach inside. So, one Flamingo hit spot number one, exploded, and then blew out the roof in spot number two. Spot three is the most important part on where most of the damage is. This has been measured at 85 metres long and 35 metres wide. So, this is a sizable hole here, and it's huge damage. So, the Flamingo penetrated the roof and detonated inside. No doubt the entirety of this factory floor has been gutted by these two blasts. Now, spot number four, you can see damage to the roof there. I checked Google Maps and this is old damage. It's visible on Google Maps imagery, so I don't think that building is in use anymore as Google Maps imagery is a few years out of date, considering the roof is full of holes and still is today. But that isn't damage caused in this strike. This is a very important strike too because this factory is Russia's only developer of Soyuz space rockets. Russia uses these spaceships to launch their Razvet satellites, which are their version of Starlink. At the moment, these only cover Ukraine at certain times of the day, because only a small number are in the air. But Russia hope to launch more and more, allowing them to cover Ukraine more often. Russia doesn't keep a big stockpile of Soyuz rockets either. They're pretty much continuously produced for use. So if this destroyed, and once the current few that Russia has are gone, no more space flights. So this for me is the best Flamingo strike to date. Now, Wildberries. This is the Moscow Wildberries at Koledino. So the main warehouse of the strike, the site is completely destroyed and burned out here. Nothing remaining. We know that was the case anyway because the video shared at the time, but it is nice to have satellite confirmation of it. Interestingly, the topmost part, the expansion of the site, was also hit and somehow survived. A hole by a drone is visible, so this strike could have been even better. I'm surprised that one didn't destroy the warehouse too, considering how flammable Wildberries is and how quickly they burn down usually. I wonder if this section isn't used for storing goods, but is something like an administration block, so isn't as flammable as the main warehouse. Top right, another building was destroyed. This isn't part of a strike though. This is the damage caused by the first time Wildberries was attacked. The drone hit this warehouse instead, destroying it. That happened a few weeks ago. But as for this Wildberries, safe to say, this has gone through a Burton, and this is the biggest Wildberries facility as well. I'm surprised we haven't seen Wildberries hit in the past few days. I'm going through Wildberries withdrawal. Finally, the strike the other day on the Domo Didovo warehouse. This wasn't a Wildberries strike, but I do wonder if it was renting space out to Wildberries, either because of Wildberries running out of storage space, thanks to their facilities being destroyed and so needing to outsource them, or Wildberries trying to hide goods here instead, in the hope that they wouldn't be noticed, so moving ones out of their current Wildberries facilities and moving them into storage elsewhere. You can see the drones completely destroyed it. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much and take care, everybody.